What is the purpose of life? When we observe living organisms, both plants and animals, primitive or complex, we find that ultimately they all share the same fundamental goal. The same underlying reason drives most, if not all, of their activity: to survive and reproduce. Everything that is alive strives to remain alive, whether it is protecting itself, finding nutrition, or seeking space for living. It directs all of its efforts at survival. Tasks that are not directly linked to survival are quickly abandoned should an organism's well-being be threatened. We have evolved from countless generations of organisms whose primary purpose was survival. Any organisms that have evolved and have had their survival instincts compromised have died out when times became tough and have become extinct. We are all descendants of living organisms that have lived to survive, and our purpose in maintaining life is no different. By definition, everything that lives is mortal, and therefore all living things strive to reproduce in order to maintain their lineage. Survival without reproduction makes no sense, because any organism behaving in this way would soon become extinct. We exist because our ancestors achieved their goal of survival and reproduction. More sophisticated organisms not only survive and reproduce, but also protect their offspring so that they can reproduce, and thus the perpetuity of the species is maintained. We are all driven to leave a legacy, but this would be in vain if our children and their descendants could not survive to appreciate it. Our own life, survival, and reproduction would be meaningless. Similarly, survival of our children is meaningless if subsequent generations die out. Our own life is meaningful, therefore only if we can ensure the sustainability of mankind. Are people any different from other living creatures? All organisms have survival instincts. Instincts, however, do not have memory and can't plan ahead. That is why brains evolved. Creatures with the most capable brains were so successful in survival and reproduction that they spread their species all around the planet and became powerful enough to control the destiny of other species. Such are humans. Yet our civilization is currently threatening our own long-term survival. Our society is effectively governed by politicians and the top management of companies. Politicians commonly favor decisions that win them instant popularity, and corporations optimize for quarterly results. We are making short-term decisions with a long-term negative impact on sustainability, negating our very purpose of life. Is there something you did this week that would make sense if humanity were to go extinct? If, upon reflection, you don't find it, please consider what you would like to start doing differently. You can start living a purposeful life today. www.thepurposeoflife.org